All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're looking at a wildly entertaining piece of source material that breaks down the absolute most common dog breeds on the planet for 2026. And honestly, this source text knows exactly how to hook an audience. It blends absolute canine adoration with some pretty hilarious commentary on modern human relationships and internet culture. We're going to break down this countdown to see exactly which dogs are taking over our homes, our hearts, and yeah, probably our internet feeds. So, if you're ready to find out who takes the gold medal in the global dog popularity contest, let's get into it. Section 1, Dogs Better Than Humans. Okay, let's dive into this. The author here doesn't just start with a boring list. They kick things off with a bold, and let's be real, incredibly relatable premise about the social hierarchy of modern life. They open by stating that dogs are honestly just better at giving love than most humans are texting back. It's a fantastic icebreaker, right? Because it highlights that guaranteed, immediate affection of a dog versus the anxiety-inducing unreliability of modern communication. I mean, you send a text, you wait 3 days. You walk through the front door, and your dog acts like you've been away at war for a decade. The source uses this contrast perfectly to remind us why these animals are so integral to our lives before hitting us with the actual data. And right here, before we even hit number 3, the source drops this massive call to action. The author literally tells their audience to smash that subscribe button, playfully arguing that their channel delivers more fun than a puppy discovering a mirror for the first time. It's a really interesting quirk of this text. The author is brilliantly weaving their own digital marketing, literally demanding that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, right into the educational content about dogs. It sets a super fun, high-energy tone for the rest of the explainer. Section 2, number 3, Golden Retriever. With that groundwork laid and the plea for subscribers out of the way, the countdown officially begins. Let's look at the bronze medalist of the dog world. Now, what's really interesting about this is how the author describes number 3. They call the Golden Retriever the literal face of friendliness. Like if friendliness were a physical entity, it would be this dog. The text breaks down exactly why they hold this spot. They aren't just pretty faces. Golden Retrievers are highly intelligent and incredibly gentle. But the trait the author highlights the absolute most is that they are emotionally available 24/7. It's such a funny, humanizing way to describe a pet. The author jokes that they'll be emotionally available and smiling at you even right after destroying your favorite pillows. Because of this unwavering gentle nature, they're heavily utilized worldwide as both deeply loved family pets and professional therapy dogs, or as the source perfectly calls them, professional heart melters. And this quote from the text perfectly captures the reality of the breed. If you walk one in public, expect strangers to ignore you and greet your dog instead. It's hilarious, but man, it is incredibly accurate. When you're holding the leash of a golden retriever, you essentially become invisible. You're just the human transportation system for the local celebrity. Section 3, number 2, German Shepherd. Let's move to the next one and see how this builds. Because if number 3 is the friendly neighbor, number 2 on our countdown has a completely different energy profile according to the source material. Coming in at number 2 on the global popularity list is the formidable, the highly respected German Shepherd. You can see a really sharp contrast here to the Golden Retriever. German Shepherds are revered for being incredibly smart, highly disciplined, and intensely loyal. The source points out that because they're so highly trainable, they're frequently the top choice for serious work in police and security roles across the globe. But despite having these intense daily jobs, they're also widely owned as household companions everywhere, proving they just have this amazing capacity to balance work and family life. To keep things light, the author uses this brilliant anthropomorphic description. They dub the German Shepherd the CEO of the dog world. I absolutely love this line from the text. They look like they're always thinking about responsibilities, even when they're just staring at a wall. It perfectly paints the picture of that intense, serious German Shepherd stare. You look at them, and they look like they're calculating quarterly taxes or figuring out how to optimize the household security perimeter, even if they're literally just zoning out. Section 4. Number 1, Labrador Retriever. The tension's been building and we have finally reached the summit, the absolute peak of the mountain in our source's worldwide countdown. Taking the undisputed gold medal as the most popular dog breed on the planet, the Labrador Retriever. So the crucial point here is understanding exactly what propels the Labrador to the very top. They share a lot of the friendly and affectionate traits of the Golden Retriever. They're famously playful and easygoing, which obviously makes them the ultimate family favorite. But the source notes a very specific, undeniable quirk about Labradors. They somehow act like every single human they meet is their long-lost best friend. There are no strangers to a Labrador, only friends they haven't enthusiastically tackled yet. And of course, we have to highlight this quote. The text comedically asserts that Labradors are absolutely unstoppable when they see snacks. They are notoriously food-obsessed. While the German Shepherd is thinking about responsibilities, the Labrador is zeroed in on a dropped French fry with the intensity of a heat-seeking missile. It's exactly this goofy, food-loving, universally affectionate nature that cements them at number 1. Section 5. The ultimate takeaway. We've covered the top 3, but the source text doesn't just end with the dogs. It brings us right back to where we started, the author's overarching theme of modern internet culture and building an audience. And this brilliantly illustrates the modern content creator's hustle. Right after crowning the Labrador, the text seamlessly transitions back into an intense call to action. The author demands that the viewer like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It's a fascinating look at how educational content today is deeply intertwined with audience building. The underlying message is, I just gave you great facts about dogs, now you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can actually keep making this content. The author leaves us with this final, provocative, and honestly hilarious warning. Do all of this before your neighbor's dog becomes more famous than you. It's a brilliant way to end the piece. It leaves the audience chuckling, it reinforces the call to action, and it points out a very real modern truth. In today's world, a charismatic golden retriever next door has a much higher chance of going viral than any of us do. Think about that the next time you see a dog staring at a wall. They might just be plotting their next viral post. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this explainer. I hope you enjoyed breaking this text down as much as I did.